XDefiant. You know, for a game that only been out for 2.5 weeks, XDefiant has caused a lot of ruckus in the Call of Duty community. On one side of the fence, you got all of the people that's in love with the game. They feel like it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. And on the other side of the fence, you got all the people that hate the game. And instead of allowing each other to coexist happily in their own world, the two different sides constantly bickering and arguing with each other, all in the comment section of the videos, all in the live stream chat section, arguing on Twitter, Reddit, anywhere they can find. They are arguing about whether XDefiant is good, whether it's trash, whether it's a card killer, whether it's not. Some people want kill streaks in the game. Some people say the game don't need kill streaks. Some people want a BR. Other people don't want the BR. It's just back and forth, bickering. And quite frankly, I'm getting tired of hearing the shit. And I didn't make this video to choose one side or the other, or to point my finger at this group or wag my finger at that group. I made this video to give the realest take on this situation from the perspective of both sides, because to see the Call of Duty community split down the middle, falling out with each other, is heartbreaking. There is no reason why the two games cannot exist with one another. Is XDefiant a perfect game? Of course not. Is Call of Duty a perfect game? Hell no.
Hell no.
Neither game is perfect. Both games got their flaws, but both games can be fun. Now let's talk about it. XDefiant is an acquired taste, just like beer, right? If you tell a non-beer drinker that, you know, hey man, try this beer is good, and he tastes that beer, he gonna probably spit it out and look at you like you stupid. Beer does not taste good. But if you acquire a taste for beer, then you can appreciate its flavor. Just like XDefiant. If you go into XDefiant expecting it to taste like Kool-Aid, but then it tastes like beer, you're not gonna like it. But if you go into it without any expectations and you just appreciate it for what it is, then you can appreciate it for what it is. I was one of the people claiming that this game was not that fun, super mid, because we didn't have kill streaks. And on paper, I'll still back that up. A shooter with kill streaks is more fun on paper than a shooter with no kill streaks. And I mean a real kill streak, like helicopters, not this stupid shit that we got out here. These abilities that really is just annoying at the end of the day. These abilities make the game more annoying to play than anything else. But let me not get off track. After a few sessions of playing XDefiant, claiming to have a mid experience, I had to realize at the end of my session that I must be having fun, because it's time to end the stream, but I don't want to stop playing. Which didn't make sense. If the game ain't that fun, if Call of Duty is way more fun, why do I not want to stop playing XDefiant when I'm playing it? But when I'm playing Call of Duty, I want to end the session way earlier than, anticipated, Maybe I planned for the stream to go till 4 o'clock in the morning, but playing Call of Duty, I might end up ending the stream at 2. But playing XDefiant, I might stretch that motherfucker to 5, which don't make any sense. If the game is mid, why do I want to keep playing it? And if Call of Duty is so good, why do I be wanting to get off of it? It's not something that I wanted to say that XDefiant is fun. I didn't even want to accept the fact. I had to decipher the fact that XDefiant was fun. And then you can't argue with that. It's a game. If the game frustrates you, makes you not want to play, it must not be that good. But if the game grabs a hold of you, grips you by your balls tight, and you want to keep playing it, you don't want to get off, it must be fun. Or you can argue and say, oh, it's not fun, it's addictive. No, it don't matter what you call it. You get on it, the more you play it, the more you want to keep playing it. You get on Call of Duty, the more you play it, the less you want to keep playing it. And that's a fact, at least for me and a lot of other people. I can't argue with that. I cannot argue with that. Now, granted, you do have to give it a chance. You can't just jump on XDefiant, play 2 or 3 games, and expect to start having fun. Expect to fall in line and get it. You're not gonna get it. You're probably not gonna like it immediately, especially if you're a COD player. The long ass time to kill, the super fast movement, the lack of aim assist, all that can be very, very frustrating for a COD player trying to try this shit out for the first time, especially when he run into these spam bunny hoppers. Very frustrating. But if you give it a chance, I promise, you'll find the fun in it. You'll see, like me, you might not even admit, hey, I'm having fun, but you'll find yourself not wanting to get off. Whether it's the grind or just the seeing your progress steadily get better and better, I think it's a combination of the both. You know, Call of Duty used to have that grind factor where you was always prestiging, prestiging your character, prestiging weapons, trying to rank back up, unlock everything that you had. That grind is what kept you coming back for more. It kept you engaged. Not only were you constantly working towards unlocking something, but you were also getting better at the game. Therefore, doing better. That whole grind, that shit was addictive. Call of Duty don't have that no more. These matches are algorithmically fucked, for lack of a better word. It's not natural. You're in ranked play. You're getting swatted down and lifted up. It's inorganic. It's not you. When you win, the win was handed to you. When you lose, the loss was handed to you. It's not you. The game is rigged. You're not playing the game. The game is playing you. Call of Duty ain't it no more. As much as we want to hold on to it, and we want it to be it, we looking forward to Black Ops 6, the same algorithm that has ruined the last 4 or 5 cards is going to ruin that one. Let's not have amnesia. And hell, we don't even need to look into the future. Look at Call of Duty right now. Look at Warzone. Look at the goddamn servers in Warzone. Look how bad the connection is. Every time I play Warzone, I'm packet bursting from the first game of the stream to the last game. I was packet bursting last week. I'm packet bursting this week. The servers are pure shit in Call of Duty, and they ain't getting no better. Yeah, the hit detection in XDefiant ain't all that either, but this way better than the situation in Call of Duty. I think most of the COD players out here that's talking shit about XDefiant, causing a ruckus, starting a war everywhere, is probably the people who they don't even play Call of Duty no more. Call of Duty ran them off. They tried to play XDefiant. The bunny hoppers, the aim assist, or the lack of it, whatever, ran them off. Now they're just disgruntled ex-FPS players that's just mad, and they just lashing out, and I don't blame them. Hurt people hurt others, and misery loves company. So if you miserable, do yourself a favor and try to give XDefiant a chance. If you hate SBMM, give XDefiant a chance, because if XDefiant don't succeed, then we will never see SBMM removed from Call of Duty. EOMM, whatever the fuck you want to call it. The algorithm will never be removed from Call of Duty if XDefiant don't see any type of success having a shooter with no algorithm. So I hope you understand how important it is for XDefiant to be successful. Maybe put forth some of that energy that you're putting forth towards hating on the game, predicting its downfall, explaining all the reasons why it ain't good. Why don't you put forth some of that effort into trying to adjust to the game and actually crack open the fun that's in it, because it's in there. It's in there. It's an organic game that's waiting for you to learn how to play it and then get better and have fun all along the way. Unlike Call of Duty, I don't understand how so many people, actually I do understand, whoever said XDefiant was a COD killer should have never said that. If they would have called it a COD alternative, maybe a whole lot more COD boys, girls, and others would be willing to give it a try. But to call it a COD killer, and it don't even have perks, it don't even have kill streaks, it don't even have a kill cam. Come on, you doomed the game from the jump by calling it that. But I understand what they meant by calling it a COD killer. It is a COD killer in the fact that you can sit up all night long playing this game, ranking up guns, getting better, having fun, watching the time fly, just like back in the days with Call of Duty in the good old days. We can't do that now in COD. When was the last time you played all night long on Call of Duty and didn't want to get off? Man, please. COD is trash nowadays. XDefiant is a breath of fresh air. It's an opportunity for an abused person to get out of an abused relationship and get into a healthy relationship with somebody that's not going to abuse them. So wipe the Stockholm Syndrome out your eyes, get out of your own way, and allow yourself to leave and be happy and free. I know you like Call of Duty. I know you love Call of Duty. I love Call of Duty. I don't really like XDefiant, but I can't ignore the fact that when I play it for several hours, I don't want to get off. And that's just the point that I wanted to make out here. I'm tired of hearing people hating on XDefiant. I'm tired of hearing people supporting XDefiant, hating on the Call of Duty players that's hating on XDefiant. I'm sick of all the fucking hate. So, kumbaya to the community from the bottom of my heart. You can hate XDefiant all you want, but people are going to play the game because they having fun. Content creators are going to make videos and stream the game because it's making money, and there's nothing you can do about it. The game is a lot more fun to play than it is to watch, so it's something that you got to try out. But I'm out of time, man. Holla at your boy in the comment section. It's the Murder Show, baby. Fuck with me. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to pimp slap the piss out the like button for your boy. Leave me a comment. And be sure to hit that motherfucking subscribe button and don't miss none of this XDefiant real shit. It's the Murder Show. Fuck with me.